Hi, everybody. It's Mike from Zimco Entertainment. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful new week. The last week of July. Hard to believe we're already to the end of July. We're almost running out of summer. And that's actually one of the things I wanted to talk to you about and talk about a couple of our venues. First and foremost, we need to let people know that we're no longer going to be at Downtown Social House after next week. We'll have trivia there tomorrow and then August 4th, and that'll be our last day there. They have decided to put trivia on hiatus. It's this time of year. Obviously, you get to the summertime, it's hot. It's you don't want to go out. I get it. They've been a little slow down there on Tuesday nights, so they have decided to put it on hiatus. We're hopeful to come back, but honestly, we've been there 7 years. I don't know if we will or not. It's just one of those funny things. So come out and join us. And for all you folks that come out and join us there as is, make sure to check out one of our other fantastic venues we've got on Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights throughout Southwest Florida. But yeah, next week's our final week there. We hope to see you. Lindsay would love to have you out there. And if there's any other venue that we should be looking at, that is a possibility to replace that in the Fort Myers downtown area or in that vicinity, let us know. We would love to get another venue out there to serve you. We also got the news this past week that Joel Notes is going to retire at the ripe young age of 84, and that means the Cape Cabaret is up for sale. And that is probably going to mean no trivia there past our final week, which looks like it's going to be August 25th. He's given all of his entertainers and his fine staff plenty of time to prepare. So 6 weeks. Our final night would be Tuesday, August 25th there. But I want to just, on a personal note, say thank you to Joel and his wife Carol and the fantastic staff there, Emily, Brandon. We've had a really good run there the last 3+ years, but right at about 3 years. And how we came about that, having that as a venue, it's also been the home of our Kentucky Derby party, was kind of interesting. And it was born out of kind of basically out of tragedy. Dear friend of ours passed away, and we used the Cape Cabaret for his memorial. A lot of people, we had about 100 people there, I'm guessing. And he had previously thrown himself a party there a couple years back. But got to know Joel in the planning process of that, and we got to talking business. And he's like, "Let's try trivia here." And you know what? It's worked. We did it just for a season the first year, and then over the last year and a half, it's really gone well. Bill Feely has been the host there, and he's got a really nice crew that comes out, regular loyal patrons on a Tuesday night on the patio out there. Uh, Wind, rain, heat, cold. We even had some cold this past winter. It's been a great venue for us, and I want to thank Joel and the Cape Cab family for the run. Um, they're looking for a buyer, and it could potentially be sold, and we would love to come back there if that is in the cards. But when there's a transition of a new owner, we're in this slow season, you never know what could happen. So it's probably going to take a while. The owner might want to renovate or change how they do business. You never know. But we're hopeful that we'll be back on with them someday. In the meantime, we're looking for another venue in Cape Coral, and those wonderful Tuesday night patrons that come out each and every week. We want you to give us a heads up if there's some place that you think we should try. I am personally looking into some places. I'm going to make some contacts with some folks. Hopefully, we can find you all a place where Bill can host on a Tuesday night that you can follow him to that location. Um, for all of our locations, it's a slow time of year. It's the doldrums. It's the summer. It's hot. You got back to school coming. Maybe you're just wrapping up vacation or whatever it is. We understand that. And look, we want you to come out and get to your local venue and patronize it. Make sure to take care of your local bartenders and your local brewery and your food trucks. It's important. Look, people still work this time of year. You know what I mean? So that's how we make our lifeblood. You got to keep it pumping for us. So anyway, enough about that. We have a lot going on. Look, we still have 15. We're blessed. We have 15 venues across Southwest Florida. That's three counties in Charlotte, Lee, and Collier County, keeping us busy. And we got to keep those places going as is. So if you're a patron from either Downtown Social House or Cape Cabaret, come join us at another venue. We'd love to have you. In the meantime, like I said, we are looking for another place. Trivia League is going to wrap up at both Fort Myers Brewing and Celtic Ray in the next couple weeks, and then we'll take a little break towards the end of August as far as league play is concerned, and then start a new one back up in September. It's very important, though, if you are or have participated in the trivia leagues, to show up. Tomorrow night at Fort Myers Brewing, we have our play-in tournament. We have several teams we haven't seen in a bit, and if you don't show up, you you forfeit your spot. And there's some teams that I think could fill those spots. The big team division's kind of set. We've had a regular group of about 10 teams. As long as your team shows up, you'll be able to play in the tournament. Smaller teams, we had a rotating cast of about 30 different teams, of which about seven or eight have kind of been there consistently. We're missing a couple teams though in the last few weeks. So if you don't show up, you're going to forfeit your spot. Teams are going to take your place. So keep that in mind. Um, Heading into the tournament the next couple of weeks, we've got the play-in tomorrow. Next week's the round of eight. 2 weeks the final four. The week after that's championship week. Celtic Ray Wednesday night trivia league as well. We've got a couple teams that have been playing almost all year and now they've gone missing. Well, there's teams that have come in and maybe they got a late start. Maybe they weren't there every week at the beginning. Well, they've been there lately. Again, they'll steal your spot. So if you don't show up, you're going to forfeit your spot. Keep that in mind as we go into Trivia League play, in the tournament play, sorry, which starts tomorrow. So keep that in mind for you. We want you all to come out, as mentioned, whether you're in the league or not. So make sure to check us out. Other than that, folks, I just wanted to give you kind of a heads up on the two venues that are going to change, the Trivia League, and of course, we've also got stuff planned for the fall. We're already booking for fall, winter, and spring at local uh, country clubs and at the different gated communities, things like that. If you got somebody, send them our way. We'd love to book them. And we've got some side projects going on. Zim and the Husky Fellow, the sports podcast, is going to come back real soon. College football season. Believe it or not, it is 1 month from today that the college football season comes back, week zero, if you will. And then the rest gets going over Labor Day weekend. But we'll be back on to do our weekly college football stuff. We'll be talking about the preseason, all the stuff that's crazy stuff that's gone on in the spring and summer leading up to this new season. We'll be talking about that. Also, excited to talk about a new project that I have in mind, another podcast, especially for all you trivia folks out there that like pop culture. I'm going to try to put together another podcast that will be kind of a weekly Zimco Entertainment podcast or bi-weekly, however it works out. I'm hoping to get some of our trivia hosts to participate in this and talk about the pop culture stuff that we have in trivia or their take on it. And I'm hopeful that we'll get that going again, probably by the latter part of August into September as well. I'm hopeful that it'll be kind of interactive what we do weekly at our different trivia venues. And yeah, it's just something new, especially if you like podcasts like I do. But gang, that's it. I've wasted enough of your time on this lovely Monday. We want you to come out to music trivia for the Celtic Ray tonight. And then, of course, tomorrow we have Fort Myers Brewing, we have Cape Cabaret, we have Bada Bing Pizza. Emily's back for that. Xavier's back at Backyard Social if you haven't been there in a while, by the way. We also have Brass Tap and Downtown Cava, as well as the final week, one of the final 2 weeks at Downtown Social House. Come out tomorrow and see us and play trivia. Hopefully, we'll be able to see you real soon. Have a wonderful week.